Hello guys, it's me, the Inside Man from Techran, and this is the Tecno Pova 2 Teardown and Inside review. Truth is, this device is a true upgrade over the original Tecno Pova, and for that, Tecno deserves a thumbs up. The company also made some huge claims regarding the performance and battery of this device. Don't worry, I've tested this out and I'll be telling you the result in this video. First of all, the Pova 2 is really big, and that is because it packs a 7000 mAh battery and a big 6.9-inch IPS LCD display. Speaking about upgrade, the Tecno Pova 2 comes with a USB Type-C port and a 48-megapixel camera. I'll tell you more about this as we go on. To remove the back plastic, it's safer to start from the side without the fingerprint scanner. This way, you have lower chances of damaging the fingerprint cable. The rear plastic is very easy to remove with the right tools, of course. So if this is your first time of being here, hit the subscribe button and turn on the post bell for more. To take out the plastic covering the mainboard, I have to remove some black tips. There are totals of 20 screws holding the top and bottom plastic covering the top board and the bottom board. For something as huge as this, you didn't expect any less screws. Once the top plastic is out, we'll be able to remove the fingerprint flex. You can see by the side here. Now, when you take a look at this device, the battery is everywhere. I mean, the battery is really big. It is very noticeable. Literally speaking, the 7000 mAh battery covers like almost more than half of this device. The fingerprint scanner is pretty good. The bottom plastic is same as the top plastic. They don't really have any special component attached to it, so I'll just keep it aside. You also get to notice the vibrator model at the bottom along with other stuff that is at the bottom board. There is the USB Type-C port, the 3.5mm jack port. You also have the network cable that runs from the bottom board to the top, which is pretty standard, but there is no speaker at the bottom, and the port at the bottom has no seal or no rubber protecting it, which means this device, you have to keep it away from dust, water or any liquid. I don't mean to be rude, but a device that is this big with only one speaker, well, we'll talk more about that in a bit, so stick around to find out. There are few flexibles connected to the main board. Flexible for the battery, flexible for the main board, and the flexible for the display. Then also the other half of the network cable that runs from the bottom is also connected to the top board. Now there are also two screws. There are also two screws holding the bottom board, the main board, to the frame of the device. So I'll just unscrew all these components and I'll be able to take out the top board. And this brings us to the analysis of the top board. I don't know if Tecno would actually like the analysis, but fingers crossed. With the board out, I'll have to talk first about the camera, then we'll talk about the chipset and the cooling system. There are a total of 5 cameras in this device. We have 4 cameras at the back and we have 1 camera up front. The main camera of this device is 48 megapixel, which is just about the most useful camera you get in this device. You know, it's a good thing that Tecno did not make any claim about the cameras of this device. It's not like the cameras are bad, but the quality is not so encouraging, if you know what I mean. The quality is just there. It's not the top, but it's manageable. The 8 megapixel front camera is also pretty nice. And talking after all this about the cameras, it brings us to the moment of truth, the first claim by Tecno. You see, Tecno is marketing this device as a gaming smartphone, which makes sense because this device packs a huge battery and a MediaTek Helio G85 gaming chipset. But there is always one problem with gaming smartphones: heat management. So how well is Tecno managing the heat in this device? They did very well. The CPU and GPU of this device is covered with thermal paste from both the inside and outside. This makes the heat transfer and cooling very efficient. Granted, using this device for a very long time we get it warm but not heated up or get very hot. as you can see from the cooling system of this GPU and CPU, is pretty impressive. So for the first time, I can say Tecno did not actually exaggerate when they said this device is good for gaming. Impressive, I must say. I'm giving them a B+ for this one, but this could have easily been an A pass mark if there was a copper coating for the chipset. Even the ISP for the cameras is also covered with copper tape and paste wrapped around it. Really impressive. Now, the second moment of truth about this device is the battery. Tecno packed this device with an impressive 7000 mAh battery, which is a huge number. But when it comes to performance, how long does it last? Well, you don't have to test that out. I did that for you, and let me rush you through how it was. But before then, I have to take out the battery, and I must warn you, if you plan on taking out the battery of this device, you have to be very careful with the ribbon cables beneath the battery, else you might just end up using your pry tool to cause damage to those flexibles. It takes a very long time to actually key this battery. Like, it also takes a very long time to charge this battery. On everyday use, this battery can last you for days. And if you are a heavy user, maybe you on 4G, hotspots, playing music, playing games and all that, this device will last you at least 2 days straight. Also, the battery is also very big. The battery takes about 2/3 of the device. So maybe Tecno should consider packing their device with 7000 mAh battery with a faster charger. At least that would be really helpful. Now, beneath the battery, there are graphite tips to help cool the temperature of the battery and also dissipate heat from the battery through the screen. This brings us to one of the most downside of this device, the speaker. This device only comes with a single speaker, which is a mono speaker. I don't mean to be rude, but the sound quality of this device is bad. Now, Tecno understands that the sound quality is not that great. That was why they included the 3.5mm jack port for you. So if you don't like the sound quality, just plug in a headphone and you're good. You see, it seems like for everything that Tecno got right in the Tecno Pova 2, they also managed to get something wrong deliberately. For example, this device comes with 7000 mAh battery that lasts for a very long time, but there is no fast charge tech, which means it takes longer time to charge the battery too. Secondly, the Pova 2 come with a single speaker, but then Tecno include a 3.5mm jack to compensate for the sound quality. Truth is, you can't get it all in a device, and that is the whole reason why there will be a Tecno Pova 3. Overall, Tecno tried with this device: a 48 megapixel main camera, a 7000 mAh battery which lasts very long, a better cooling system, actually one of the best cooling systems I've seen in a while inside the device. But if you are the type that love playing games and watching movies and you need a phone that will last you for a very long time, I mean days, with the battery, definitely you can get this Tecno Pova 2. It's me, the Inside Man from Techran, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.